Alright guys, so let's keep going. Alright, as we saw in the last class, now we're gonna make the animation. So here the idea is, to recap, the idea is when I press play, this button is gonna appear, okay? And when I press the short key tab, it's gonna show all the things here, okay? All these other buttons, okay? And after, when I press each button, for example, this button, these things are gonna appear, okay? Okay, to do this type of animation, we're gonna use the same type of concepts that you already saw in sequence. It's very similar, okay? So you guys are gonna see that it's very simple to do it. The only detail that I need to do, that I forgot to do, is that these are gonna be a unique animation. So that way I'm not gonna have to create an animation for each button, okay? So I'm gonna make a panel, and then after I'm gonna animate the panel. So let's do it. Let's create a panel here. Canvas panel. I'm gonna put it here, okay? Just to organize this, I'm gonna position this our anchor here, and I'm gonna put 0 in the Y. Okay, I'm gonna do it fast because we already saw this. Position this here. Here, the height, let me see it here, 60. Okay, and here, let's see, let's adjust this because this image is transparent in the final. Okay, I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna name it menu canvas, right? Okay, and I'm gonna add these buttons. I'm gonna select all of them here, click and drag like this. You see they are grouped now. We can adjust this here. Okay, let me turn on the template. Let's see. 8 minus 853. Yeah, minus 855. Okay, so it is already positioned. Let me see here. No, actually I made it wrong. So I'm gonna get back here. I thought, let me see. Let me get the position that it was before. Let's see. All right. Now I'm going to do it here. Let me adjust this here. Okay. Yeah, that's right now. Okay. Compile and save it. So now I have a menu here. Okay, a complete menu. All right. So, well, here I'm gonna make as if you were going from the left to the right. So if I select the canvas and I go here, render transform, I have the scale, the angle. So I have some options here. So I can animate this. All right, look at this. From 0 to 1. Okay, it's gonna do it. So let's do it. I'm gonna show it to you. So here it comes turned off. I need to open the window, animations. I like to put it here. Here. Okay. Nice. So you see that it's the same window of the sequence. So same thing. First I create an animation. I'm gonna name this here menu anim. Alright, I'm creating an animation. So I click on track, menu canvas. It's gonna animate this menu canvas, right? Click on track and use I choose which part I want to animate. Okay. Um, the render transform. Okay, transform. Nice. And I'm gonna animate the scale here. All right. And now I just have to. I just need to pull the needle here. Okay. Click and drag like this. 0.25. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put a pin here. Okay. It has created a pin here this way. Now I got back to the 0 and I create a pin with this here in 0. Okay, nice. So if I press play, but I don't want to open like this from the middle to the sides. I want this to come from the left to the right. So I need to come here on pivot. It works the same way as the alignment. So 0.5 is in the middle, 0 is on the left, and 1 is on the right. So let's change it here. Let's speed up this. Right? So it has animated. Nice. Okay, really easy to do, right? So we created the animation of the living room. Oops, of the tab. Okay, when I press tab, it's gonna run this animation. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing for the others. Okay, I'm I'm gonna turn it off. Let's hide this. Okay. So the reasoning here is gonna be the same, but it's gonna grow up, you know. So now you understood why I created the canvas and put everything inside. Imagine if I had to do for each button and position the time, you know, and everything. So it's way faster if I do it this way. So I'm gonna create a new animation here. I'm gonna call it living menu. Okay. Same reasoning. Select the living canvas and I add here what I want. Okay, what I want to change. I'm gonna put 15 seconds here. Let me see. Okay, 15 seconds. And I'm gonna put a pin here. All right. Nice. So, putting 0 here. Oops, it's not in the X. I'm sorry. All right, let's get back here. Canvas, leaving canvas. Here I put in the 0. Okay, and pin. Right. So it's opening here. And I'm going to put now the pivot, okay, below here. So the pivot is going to be 0. Okay. Oh, sorry. The pivot is 1, right? I think it can be faster. Let's see. It has to be almost instantly, okay? Yeah, like half of a second. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pin again here because it was wrong. So let's see. And let's change it here. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's working now. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the others menus. Okay, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna accelerate the video. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So it's done here. You saw that I duplicated the animation. All right, right button, replace here. Okay, so it's gonna show what is selected. Uh, and I select this bedroom, right button, replace with bedroom. Okay, so it's gonna do the same thing here, but it's gonna change the actor. Okay, nice. So these 3 animations, actually 5 animations, right? And yeah, nice. So now we have to program. Okay, now is the part of the blueprint. Okay, so let's do it. The position 0 of all the menus here, they are hidden. So the position is always 0. You're gonna see that they are gonna be always in the 0. Let's play it. Okay, you see that we have the buttons here, they are appearing here. We didn't tell Unreal that we need to delete this, we need to hide this. Okay, first thing, we're gonna hide all the menus, and after we're gonna program so that every time it runs an event, we're gonna tell it to appear, to be shown, and after it's gonna run the animation. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so here, when I press play, I want all the menus that I don't want, I want them to be hidden. Okay, so basically it's gonna work as it worked with the event begin play. Here we have the event construct that basically makes the same function of begin play. Okay, as I said in the beginning, you have to construct the widget before it appears on the game. So it considers the event begin as the event construct. Okay, so now let's hide the panels. We already did this. Let's try to find the panels to see the variable. Look. So we're gonna try to find, and you see that we cannot find them because the panel normally is not an editable variable, like an editable element, you know. So we need to tell Unreal that it is. So it's very simple. You just select the canvas and you go here, okay? So you have to tell that it is a variable as well, okay? So I'm gonna do this for all of them, okay? Nice. So when I go here, now I'm gonna be able to find this. Look here. Let's see. So the menu canvas. Okay, I got it. Nice. Well, now I want this to be invisible. Okay, by transforming this like transparent. Which one is the variable that makes this transparent? Well, the render opacity. Okay, if I put 0, it becomes transparent. So basically, it's gonna vary from 0 to 1. Simple as that, okay? So I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna type render opacity. Okay, set render opacity. Now I link this, and now I want this to be in 0. So when it did that constructs, it's gonna be, the opacity is gonna be 0. Okay, nice. So now we can do for the others as well. So we have all these options. So let's see. I'm gonna take one by one. Okay, this one, and this one. Okay, and now I can link, all right, in the same place, because that's gonna be the same thing. Nice, easy, right? Okay, so when I press play, all of this canvas, they're gonna be invisible. Okay, I'm gonna press play so that we can check that out. Look, we see the template. Okay, let me see if I turned it off. Oh, it's appearing here. Even if I turn it off, it only hides in the edition. So let's see. I'm gonna change the opacity to 0. Okay. Look at this. This is our menu. Okay. Correct. It's gonna run like this always. Okay. Nice. So now when I press tab, it has to change the game. Okay. And also it has to run the animation, right? So let's do it. Okay, to run this animation, I need to go to BP My Menu because the tab is already here. I cannot have two tabs like the same key running two events in different blueprints because it's just one key. So it's gonna run just only here. Okay, so now I have to access this blueprint. So it's here. I created this, my return value. My widget is already here. Okay, it was created in my menu. Okay, nice. So I'm gonna link here the animation. What's the name of the animation? That's the animation menu anim. Here, you type this here. So I'm taking this animation. I'm getting this animation. Okay, so I'm gonna type play. All right, play animation. I'm gonna put that one, play animation forward, because we want to get started from the 0. Okay, all right, and I link here, right? So it's gonna run when I press. Okay, and when I press tab again, so it's gonna run backwards. Correct? Yeah. So let's do it. So I'm gonna go here, play. All right, reverse. All right, so it's gonna go reverse. Okay, compile. There is a message of error here because we have to link some things here. So I'm gonna put it here. It comes from widget and here. Okay, compile. All right, nice. Let's press play to see if that makes sense. Press tab. Nothing happens. Well, because I forgot to make it without being transparent. Oh, that detail. So let's get back here. I have to find the canvas, menu canvas. All right, that is the canvas that we want to search. All right, I'm here in the menu. I want to transform the opacity that was in 0. I want to transform in 1. Okay, so I put my canvas here and I'm gonna type here set render opacity. Okay, and then I transform this in 1, right? And I'm going to do the reverse. Okay, So when I press tab again, it has to get back to 0, okay? Let's see. Oh, look, yeah, nice. As you can see, you see this? Nice, right? Okay, cool. Now we have the buttons here. If I press tab, 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 as you can see. Very good. Yeah, perfect. Let me save it here. And now, well, we have our animation that is running here. And now I have to make an animation for each canvas, okay? Before that, let's make it more transparent, you know, this menu, like the opacity. So as I want to do this opacity in everything, I can put it here. Look, I go here, render opacity. I can put like this number. Let's see. Look, you can see it better, a little more transparent. Yeah, cool. All right, we are evolving. It's not very complex, but it's kind of a lot of work with this amount of menus. All right, so let's do the animation. Let's make the animation here. So what's the logic here? When I press this button, it's gonna run this animation. Okay, correct. And it's gonna change the opacity here. Okay, same reasoning. But now I'm not gonna do for here for the event graph, because now I'm writing my blueprint. I can do it here. Okay, so I go here. This button, let's see, here. Let's see, this one, this but live. Okay, so I'm gonna select my variable here, and I want to create an event. When I click on this, so I select this and I go here in details. I have the events here done, you know, I have a lot of events here. Okay, like this. All right, so that's why it's good to work with the buttons that are already done on Unreal. So when I click on the button, something's gonna happen. Well, I want this to run the menu, okay? The animation actually. So you're gonna press play on this animation. Okay, so actually before that, before it has to transform the canvas in without transparency. Okay, so let's select this living canvas. Okay, I bring it here, and then I'm going to copy this here, and I'm gonna link this. Okay, in one, I put one here. I link this here. Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be transparent. So I want that animation. I go here, animations, and I open it here. Here I have all the animations that we did here. All right. So I select this. Let me see. Living menu. That is the animation that I want. Okay. And then I write play forward. Nice. Very good, right? Very good. So it's gonna run forward. Okay. And then when I click again, I want this to go again, this menu. So I'm gonna use the flip-flop, okay, as we saw. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing, but everything like in reverse. So here, put it here, it's gonna be 0. In here is the play reverse. Okay, right. Let's test this. All right, I'm pressing here. You see it's running. Okay. You see that when I press play, it runs the animation, but when I press this again, it doesn't run the reverse. Because that what I said, that for example, it's transforming the opacity in 0 before finishing the animation. So it transforms the opacity in 0 after it plays, okay? So we need to create a delay to wait to finish the animation, and then it runs the animation. So the delay that I need is a delay of 0.10, okay? So let's see this here. Okay, so first I link this, and then I put the delay here, 0.1, and I close it here. Let's see. Press tab, look at this, and I press this again. Look, now it's running the animation before like it gets transparent, you know. Nice. Guys, so this class is exactly this. So now we already have a menu, the animations are happening, you know, like this. Look, and look, a detail that I wanted to show you guys is important to talk about. When I pressed tab again, the menu keeps showing, because I didn't tell to the menu to get back. And look how interesting this is. I'm gonna press tab again. Look, and it closes, right? So here, I have to, when I press tab, I have to hide all these menus here. Otherwise, it's gonna be here appearing, you know. So to do that, we need to put, it's simple. We just have to put all the canvas here. So I'm gonna pull here. I'm gonna type canvas. All right. All right. Let's see. So here I'm gonna put it here. No, because here it's making transparent. Okay, but I don't need to do it. Okay, because here this is the flow when I press tab for the first time, and I have to put it here. Okay, in reverse when it's getting back. Okay, let me put it here. Okay, because if I put it here, when I press the first tab, it's gonna appear, and I don't want this. I just want this to appear when I press the button. Let's do this test now. For example, here I pressed, all right, living room, and I closed the tab, and it appears. So that guarantees that it doesn't stay there, you know, if we don't want that. All right. So nice, guys. So the goal of this class was this, you know, to show you the animations. Now I'm gonna make the animations for the others, okay? Because here I created only for the button. I need to do the same thing for the other buttons, okay? So after I finish this process, I'm gonna finish this class. So you can see these animations, and I'll see you in the next class.